Guys, I can't believe we're officially 2 months in our 3 months challenge. It's really crazy how time flies. If you're new here, this video is basically a recap on everything I did for the second month of my challenge, just to keep you guys motivated and also share my results on new things I'm trying and some other old things that pretty much work for me. If you missed my 1 month recap, it's up on my channel. You can always check on that, or you can just pause this video and go and check the 1 month recap if you want to join in on this challenge. And one thing I always say, it's like it's never too late to actually join this challenge. Okay, so let's move on to the things we actually did for month 2. So for my routine, I basically did 2 routines throughout this month. So one thing to notice that I do my moisture routine once a week and I do my wash days once in 2 weeks. So pretty much when I wash my hair, the next routine I'm doing the following week is my moisture routine. So it's a repeat of every single thing. I really wanted to have a more detailed routine for this particular challenge because the last challenge I wasn't really consistent with my routine. So one way I've been able to be consistent is actually having particular treatment I do for my routine. So this is my wash day routine. So my wash day routine, I like to keep it simple, easy and straight to the point. So first off, we're going to start with washing our hair, which I've already done. One thing I like to use is a moisturizing shampoo, especially now that we're in the cold and dry and dusty weather, especially if you're in Nigeria or if you're abroad. It's pretty much cold, so your hair gets dry a lot faster. So moisturizing product should be your friend at this point. In this particular rinse, I have fenugreek, cloves and rosemary. Like you saw in the previous clip I was making it. It's very easy to make. Just put all your ingredients in a pot, put in water and let that boil till you get that golden brown color. So how I'm using this is that I like to incorporate it in my deep conditioning process, just to make my hair absorb all that nutrients, because you want your cuticles to open up so that your hair can get the most out of it. Also for my deep conditioning, I also like to add herbal oil to my conditioner, just to lock in that moisturizing property, and my hair stays moisturized even longer when I do this. There are so many benefits you get from using this particular treatment, especially fenugreek. Fenugreek seeds contain hormone regulating compound that may help in preventing hair loss caused by hormonal imbalance. Also, rosemary improves your scalp health and it also helps your hair growth, dryness, itchiness, dandruff on the scalp. In general, it just helps improve the blood flow on your scalp by reducing inflammation and creating a good environment for hair growth. Also, clove water helps to improve the blood circulation on your scalp, thereby promoting hair growth, and it also helps in creating a good hair follicles, which helps to promote a healthy hair growth. So all these things have so much benefits, and this treatment is what I do to my hair once in 2 weeks. So this is something I use for my wash day routine, and I like to incorporate it in my deep conditioning process. So if you want to try out any treatment, I highly recommend you deep conditioning, especially if you have high porosity hair. You need that added moisture, and deep conditioning really helps my hair to stay moisturized even longer. When it comes to deep conditioning, I like to use a steam cap. It makes the process very fast. If you noticed, I like my wash day routine to be very quick, very fast, and just doing the basic things. You don't have to do so much. One thing about your natural hair is that just stick with your routine that your hair loves, no matter how simple it is. Like, the easier it is, the better, because any complicated routine can just cause so much manipulation and tension to your scalp, which you do not want. We're trying to prevent any damage we can probably get from this challenge. One thing to notice that this challenge has really helped in me retaining so much length. I will show you, like, I have like so much videos. I've done this challenge twice now, so this is my third time. So I've retained so much length just by doing this, and this routine is really working for me so far. So I'm also going to be trying more things, but this is my routine for this month. Like I mentioned, we've moved to the cold, dry and dusty weather, so I like to incorporate more things that can help with moisture. And one thing I'm going to be using frequently now is aloe vera. Aloe vera is very moisturizing, and you can also incorporate it as a leave-in conditioner, but it also has so much benefits. It also strengthens your hair. Aloe vera has so much active ingredients and minerals that can help to strengthen your hair. It has fatty acids and amino acids, and it's rich in vitamin A, B12, C, and E, which play a major part in creating a healthy hair follicle. Like immediately I add aloe vera to my hair, it definitely shows my curls look so much better, and it just keeps my hair so moisturized. And when I go in with my LOC method to lock in all that moisture, my hair stays moisturized. And it's very important to take care of your ends if you're looking into length retention. So trying out this routine is also going to help. So on to the next step, we're going to go in with my leave-in conditioner. This is a very thick conditioner, so do not apply it directly to your scalp to avoid any form of build-up or clogging your pores. You need to make sure that you're creating a good environment for hair growth, so trying not to use products directly on your scalp that can cause build-ups is very important. In my old routine, I would normally just use aloe vera as my leave-in conditioner and go straight into my oils and creams, but because of the weather, I'm going in with another leave-in conditioner. So on to the next step, we're going to go in with our oils and creams. I love to use the virgin hair fertilizer. This is something I've been using for years and I'm never going to stop. Also, I like to go in with a herbal oil from this particular brand. It has been months since I've made my own herbal oil and I've been procrastinating so bad, so I really need to actually get up and make my own oil because I love making my own oils. But this other brand is also very good. I really have no bad experience with it, and I also like to use it for my edges. It just really helps to grow them out because my edges, I've been trying to grow them for so long. Like they are so fine and I just get so much single strand knots from them. Like my edges and the back of my hair, I get the most single strand knots and fairy knots. Like I'm trying to work my way through them, and if I find a solution, I'll definitely keep you guys updated. So now we're on to the last step of my routine, which is the shea butter. This is something I use to lock in all that moisture to my hair. One thing about shea butter, it's very thick, so anything that is very thick, just note that don't apply it directly to your scalp. Only apply it to the length of my hair and it really locks in that moisture. If you notice, I'm really focused on my ends because if you want to retain length, your ends are very important. Your ends and your scalp, those are like the two parts of your hair, like major parts you need to focus on. Obviously you still take care of your whole hair, but just try to pay extra attention to your ends, because if your ends are breaking off or your hair is breaking, you're not going to be retaining length because your hair is growing. Your problem is that you're not just retaining that length. So make sure you moisturize your ends and also make sure your scalp is always clean. Make sure you keep up with your wash days. Keeping up with your wash days is very important, and make sure that you're always consistent with your routine, washing your hair once every 2 weeks. And also if you can incorporate treatment, it will also help long term. So yeah, on to the next one. So we're on to my moisture routine. One thing about my moisture routine and my wash day routine, the only difference is literally me washing my hair. I literally do the same thing, but for this moisture routine, I decided to incorporate a new treatment to my routine. This is something I started doing this particular month, and it's something that I would never stop doing because this thing literally saved my hair. I'll give you more details on it. So one thing to note is that your moisture routine is what you do once every 2 weeks. So when you do your wash day routine, you go with your moisture routine, then you go with your wash day routine, then you go with your moisture routine. So this routine in a month, you're just going to do it twice. Your wash day routine, you're going to do it twice. So basically twice in a month, and your wash day twice in a month, if you can understand. So now we're going to move straight into the treatment. So in my last challenge, I experienced shedding, obviously because your hair sheds, but I'm trying to reduce my shedding, and someone in my comments recommended hibiscus water. One thing about hibiscus water, I've seen it everywhere. Like my favorite natural hair influencers talk about hibiscus water, and I've been wanting to try it. But one thing about natural hair is that most of these treatments, they do the same thing, so you don't have to use every single thing on your hair. But I was really intrigued on trying something out because I wanted to start it off earlier in my hair so that I wouldn't experience the shedding. Like if you want to treat something, treat it at the early stage than doing it when the damage has been done. So I decided to incorporate it in my 2-month routine. Yeah, in my after a month. So I decided to incorporate it in my routine earlier on. So one thing about hibiscus water, same thing, it's very easy to make. Just put it in a pot, put in water and let that boil in. And also if you just put hot water in a container, it will just seep through and you just get it immediately. The way I'm going to incorporate hibiscus water in my routine is pretty much the same way I use my other treatment. So I'm just going to deep condition with this particular treatment. Obviously I'm going to add my conditioner and my oils to my hair to deep condition. So there are so many benefits when it comes to using hibiscus water. The reason why I decided to use hibiscus water was for my shedding, but I did more research on it. Like, do your research on anything you see online first, because you just need to do that your own research just to get like assurance that okay, I can try this out. So when I did my research, I found out so many other things about hibiscus water apart from it helping you with excessive shedding. Hibiscus water helps in your hair growth. It helps to grow your hair. It also helps to strengthen your hair. And the other important thing I noticed when I used this is that it helps to condition your hair, and I saw it so much in my hair. Like, my hair felt so different when I used hibiscus water on my hair, and I'm going to be incorporating it in my wash day routine now because I'm not looking back. I want it in every single routine at this point. It also helps with dandruff, and it helps with also scalp irritation. It helps with split ends and also you preventing split ends. It helps to give your hair a good shine. So if your hair is looking dull, you can try hibiscus water. It also helps with premature graying. So if you're experiencing graying like early stages, you can try hibiscus water. I've not experienced that, so you can try it out and see if it works for you. But the reason why I absolutely love hibiscus water now is because of that hair conditioning thing, and I really stand for that. Like, it actually keeps your hair very soft. Like, my hair felt so soft till my next routine. Like I mentioned previously, I'm going to be incorporating it in my deep conditioning process because I want to get the most out of every treatment I'm doing to my hair, and the best way to do that is just opening up your hair shaft so that all the nutrients and benefits can actually penetrate into your hair. So if you want to try any treatment, try deep conditioning with it. Also, one thing to note is that hibiscus water can be very messy, so if you want to do it, make sure you're wearing dark colored clothing because you don't want to stain any of your clothes, because it's very red and it will definitely stain your clothes. So just try to be careful when you're using it so you don't mess everywhere up. But one thing I noticed is that when I was done deep conditioning, I couldn't see any hibiscus water anywhere. Like, it didn't stain anything. Like, my hair literally absorbed all that hibiscus water. Like, I was even checking to see if it actually stained my hands or I could see it on my hands, but no. But when I deep condition, like after my deep conditioning, my hair felt immediately, I could see the difference. And I'm just basically showing you that you wouldn't actually see the hibiscus water again. I was literally trying to find that color back, but literally my hair literally just absorb the whole thing up. So just make sure that when you're done with this process, you rinse out all that product. It's not a leave-in conditioner or deep conditioner, so just make sure you actually rinse that up. And yeah, immediately my hair feels amazing. I love when I do my moisture routine, my hair just gets that extra boost. So this is how my curls are looking. They're very much defined. So that's why I say keeping up your routine is very important. Your hair will literally change, and you don't even know how your hair can change just by doing this. My curls never looked like this 2 years, 3 years ago, but now, like, keeping up my routine and being more consistent and just trying to get the most of my hair has really changed a lot. So now I'm moving on to the last stage of my routine. So I'm going to be doing the LOC method. This is the method I use to lock in all that moisture from deep conditioning, washing, treatment. I lock in all that moisture to my hair. We're starting off with my leave-in conditioner. I've basically gone through this step in my wash day routine, so whenever my routine, it looks pretty much the same way. Like, I don't change anything in my routine. I'll definitely be trying new products on my hair because we're moved into the dry season and my hair is really going through it. Like, my hair right now, it's dry. Like, so what I'm going to say is that when we're moving into the 3rd month, like the actual month, like we're going to end this challenge, please try and increase your moisture routine. I'm going to be doing my moisture routine twice in a week now. So if I do my routine on Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm going in with another moisture routine. But if your hair is looking like feeling dry before then, please have, like, one thing I have now is a conditioner in a spray bottle, and I have that beside my mirror. And anytime my hair is dry, I just spray my hair and just put oils in my hand and just like lock in that conditioner into my hair. So it makes it easier if you just have your spray bottle with your conditioner in it. You just spray it on the go, get your oils, and you can step out. So please just try and increase your moisture routine. Obviously you still keep up with your wash days, like doing it once every 2 weeks, but now my hair gets dry faster, so I can't keep up with the routine I was doing when we were in the rainy season and move it over to when now we're now in the dry season. So just make sure you increase your moisture routine. If you need to do it twice, 3 times, 4 times, or just having that conditioner in your bottle, it really helps. So yeah, we're getting straight into the end of this video. I would really like to know how your own challenge is going, and definitely seeing so much growth. So till my next one, bye.